Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's tutorial I created something very different. I created this look using one palette. My contour, my bronzer, my highlight, my eyebrows and my eyeshadows. So if you guys want to see how I created this look using one palette, make sure to stick around until the end of the video to hear my thoughts on this palette. If you guys want to see how I created this wimpy smoky eyes and my full face using one palette, just keep on watching. I already applied foundation and concealer, and I use the concealer as my primer for my eyelids, and I'm gonna use this first shade from the first row. I'm gonna set my concealer with Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush, and I'm just gonna apply all over my eyelid. And this is just gonna make sure that when we apply darker shades, it's gonna be easier to blend. And I'm bringing this all the way up to my eyebrow bone. Now my first transition shade, I will be using the third shade on the same tapered E40, and I'm just gonna lightly dust this all over my crease. And this is just gonna make sure there's not gonna be any hard lines in between the dark shade and the eyebrow bone. Now going into a smaller brush, diffuse crease E38, and I'm gonna pick up the next shade, and I'm gonna apply this a little bit lower than the transition shade. Now going into a tapered blending E45 brush, I'm gonna start building the halo effect, and I'm gonna go into this shade. I'm gonna put the brush flat into the shade. I'm gonna press it into my eyelid, and I'm gonna pick it up a little bit higher than my actual lid. When I open my eyes, I'm not gonna be able to really see this, so I want this color to peek through, so I'm gonna apply a little bit higher than my actual lid. Now I'm going to do the same thing on my inner corner. And I'm going to leave the middle space empty because I'm going to be applying different color. Now whatever left on the brush, I'm just going to connect on my crease. Now I'm just gonna wipe the brush, and I'm gonna go into the darkest shade in this row, and I'm gonna again just press the brush. These colors are very pigmented, so you gotta be very careful with them. And I'm just gonna darken up a little bit the outer corner and the inner. Next, what I'm gonna do, because I wanna darken up my crease even more, I'm gonna, with the point of the brush, I'm gonna press into the eyeshadow, and with the point, I'm gonna place it into my crease area. While my eye is open, I'm gonna do back and forward motion. Now going to the diffuse crease brush E38, I'm just gonna blend everything together. Sometimes when working with the dark colors, it's good to use a more dense brush, and this one is Buff and Blend E39 brush. It's a little bit more dense than the other blending brushes, so it's gonna be able to blend the darker shade even better and easier. Going back to diffuse crease, I'm just gonna pick up this shade, and I'm gonna bring that color a little bit back. And going back with the tapered blending, I'm just gonna blend everything together all the way up to my eyebrow bone. Now to finish up my eyebrow bone, I'm gonna take Exact Blend E32 brush, and first I'm gonna clean up everything. So I'm gonna go back to this first shade, and this shade is the closest to my skin tone, and if you went up a little bit higher with the color, it's gonna be much easier to clean it up, and you can see how I just brought everything more down. Now on the same brush, I'm gonna go into this shade, and I'm gonna highlight my eyebrow bone. And then with the tapered blending brush, I'm just gonna blend everything. Now I'm gonna take the cream color E58 brush, and I'm gonna spray it with the glow mist. I'm gonna start spicing things up a little bit. So first shade I'm gonna go with is this shade, and I'm gonna apply this in the center of my eyelid. I'm gonna wipe the brush, I'm gonna spray it again. I'm gonna go into this copper shade, and I'm gonna apply it very closely to the first middle shade. I'm gonna wipe the brush again, spritz it one more time, and this time I'm gonna go into the darkest copper. And I'm gonna apply this color in the very inner corner and the outer corner. Now I'm gonna take the Smashbox Precise Smudger brush. I'm gonna blend lightly all shades together. Now to darken up my bottom eyelash line, I'm gonna use Flat Definer E15 brush, and I'm gonna take this shade, and I'm gonna apply this color very closely to my eyelash line. Now I'm gonna take short shader E20 brush, and I'm gonna go into this color, and I'm gonna bring this color a little bit lower. Now with the Precise Smudger brush by Smashbox, I'm gonna take this shade, and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner. Now the eyes are almost done. The only thing left to do is the mascara and the falsies. And the mascara we'll be using is this Lash Alert mascara. Eyelashes I will be using is this Huda Beauty eyelashes in Scarlet. I'll do my mascara and falsies and I'll be right back. And this is the eyes. I don't believe I have ever worn these eyelashes before because they are a little bit too large for my eyes. But oh well, not going back. I already put them on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the wing liner E06 brush. I'm gonna go to this dark shade and I'm just gonna extend my bottom eyelash line a little bit. For my eyebrows I will be using this shade on a Smashbox Precise Brow and Liner brush. I hope you guys watched my eyebrow tutorial. In my tutorial I was mentioning that you don't really have to use eyebrow product for your eyebrows. You can use any other products that you already currently own. One of the reasons why I even want to make this video is just to show you guys that you can use one palette for multiple purposes. Now for the tail of my eyebrow I like to go with a little bit darker shade, so I'm gonna go into the shade right next to it and I'm just gonna darken up a little bit. So I wonder how many of you tried the trick with matte compass that I showed on my brow tutorial. Let me know down below if you did. Now I'm gonna take the spoolie and I'm just gonna brush everything through so it doesn't look too harsh. Now my eyes and my eyebrows is done. Now it's to my face. So I'm gonna contour using the same palette. I'm gonna contour first. I'm gonna actually mix the two shades together. I'm gonna mix this one and this one. This is a little bit warm and this is a little bit cool, so I like to mix both of them. I'm gonna use Extreme Structure Contour F04 brush. Contour around my forehead, under my jawline. For my bronzer, I'm gonna be using this color on a Sigma Powder Blush F10 brush. And I'm just gonna bronze up my face a little bit. I'm gonna pick up that color, I'm gonna squeeze the brush a little bit, and I'm gonna really chisel my cheekbones. And I'm gonna bring it a little bit over my nose. I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit with the Exact Blend E32 brush. And I'm gonna take this shade and I'm gonna lightly contour. With Sigma All Over Blender E37 brush, I'm just gonna blend. To bronze up my face a little bit, I'm gonna use this color on the Powder Blush F10 brush. And this is just gonna give a nice glow as well. To highlight my nose, I'm gonna take Smashbox Precise Smudger brush and I'm gonna take this shade right here and I'm gonna highlight the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna take the same color and I'm gonna apply my Cupid's bow. Now to highlight my cheekbones, I'm gonna use my old trick. I'm gonna mist my cheekbone first and I'm gonna use the Pixie Skin Treats Glow Mist. I'm gonna try to mist it only on top of my cheekbone. So while it's still wet, I'm gonna take the Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter F03 brush and I'm gonna start mixing few shades. So I'm gonna go first into this color and this color and this too. So basically these four colors. And now I'm gonna apply as my highlight. A little bit whatever left on the brush on my chin. I'm gonna take Sculpting Bouquet by Smashbox and I'm just gonna blend everything into my skin. So now that our face is done, the only thing left to do is to do some lipstick. This is a NYX Liquid Suede Metallic Matte in the color Biker Babe. But first I'm gonna outline my lips and I'm gonna be using Pure Cosmetics On Point Lip Liner in color Bam. So I'm just gonna outline my lips. And now I'm just gonna apply the lipstick all over my lips. This is my finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. As I mentioned in a few videos back, I love using products for different purposes. So for example, this is an eyeshadow palette. It's meant for eyeshadows, but I love that you can create so many different looks and you can use it in so many different places of your face with one palette. So my thoughts on this palette. I think this is absolutely amazing palette. You have 42 shades, 3 rows of mattes and 3 rows of shimmers and metallics. It has cool tones and warm tones. Also, these colors are very pigmented, very blendable. The shimmers are stunning. You can judge it by my highlight. This palette retails for $22.99, which is amazing price on its own, but they have a sale for $16.99. So for $17 you get 42 eyeshadows. List of all the products that I used for today's video will be linked down below for you guys to easily find them. Please don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. It's Ageless Beauty by Lana, the same name as the YouTube. Also give me a thumbs up, like it, and comment what other videos you would like to see. And I think this should be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!